Hey everybody, Brian here with Bantam Overland. I am super excited to show you all of the great new products that we have coming out for your Jeep JK, JL, and Gladiator. On the table in front of me, I have some of our new products. We're also going to show you them installed on our shop, Rubicon. So a lot of great accessory options for your Jeep. We're going to start with the JK. So these are going to fit your 2007 to 2018 and a half Jeep JK. Some of the great options that we have are the new Stubby antenna. This was made in conjunction with Fire Stick. So just because it's a shorter antenna does not mean you're going to lose any of your reception capability. So we're going to improve the aesthetic of your Jeep while maintaining the awesome reception for your AM/FM radio. While we're on the topic of JK audio, we have a direct fit sub replacement. This is going to be for the JKs that came equipped with the factory subwoofer that is off to the side in the cargo area. This is a 2 ohm subwoofer that is a direct plug and play replacement for your factory woofer. It is important to note this does not fit your subwoofer if you had it down in the cargo area. This is, like I said, directly replaces the one off to the side in the cargo area. As we know, a lot of times as the subwoofer ages, the bass response, it's not what it used to be. This is going to be a great addition to our plug and play head unit bundles, our speaker bundles, and our other amplifier with bypass options if you're just looking to directly replace the factory subwoofer and you don't want to take up any more of that precious cargo space in the back of your JK. Next thing we want to talk about is some light mounting options. We've gotten tons of calls and emails. People are looking to either add pod lights or a light bar to the front of their Jeep, but they don't necessarily want to have to change out the entire bumper or go with another aftermarket option to do that. A lot of customers just want to keep the factory look of the Jeep. They just want a little bit more light. So here on the table, we actually have a hard mount for the front bumper. You can use this to mount a light bar or a pod light. The bracket here is going to mount to the cross member behind the grill. So a super easy installation. We'll cover this in another video, but all we're going to do is take the grill off. You're going to mount this where you need it. You can mount your lights. The best part about this is an all steel powder coated piece made in America. So it's super strong and it's going to be super durable to live on the front of your Jeep. The next item up is our JK cell phone mount. I know for me personally, I always struggled to find a great place to put my cell phone while driving the JK. It either goes like in the cup holder or it goes up on the dash, then I forget about it, it stays up there, I come back, my phone's shut off because it's been sitting in the sun all day. There's never really a great place to put it until now. So I'm gonna grab it off the table here. Again, this is a steel powder coated bracket. It comes in a couple of options. You can either get it with a magnetic mount or you can get it with a cradle mount. So a couple of great options here. The thing that I absolutely love about how this mounts is this mounts directly to the grab handle on the passenger side. So we're going to take the grab handle off. The plate is going to go in between. We're going to mount it back. Super clean factory look, and it gives you a great spot to hold your phone while you're driving. And like I said, so you don't lose it, it doesn't fall down under the seat and disappear for the rest of your ride. All right, so we've talked about some audio upgrades. We've talked about some lighting upgrades. Next thing that we're gonna cover is some door accessory options. So over here, we have some door bushing kits. These are made out of Delrin, so they're gonna be super high quality. They're gonna be a massive improvement over the old worn out door bushings that are currently in your Jeep. This comes in a 2-door or a 4-door option, and these will fit both your JK, JL, or JT. One of the great things about this is the kit actually comes with the punch out tool. So you have the punch out tool here to remove the old door bushings. We've also included a piece of sandpaper so that you can sand down and clean off the door pins before you either reinsert them back in the new bushings, or if you're looking to take your doors off for the summer, our next option here, this is our door hanger wall mount. This is going to give you the ability to either take your hard doors off, store them over the summer. If you have tube doors that you only run during the summer, you can store those in your garage on the wall, and then when it's time to change out your tube doors and your hard doors for summertime, you can absolutely do that. So this again works for the JK and the JL. The mounting options for the barrel pins are just a little bit different, but the same. Again, American made steel, it's powder coated, it's rugged. It comes with the fastening here, so you're going to bolt this directly into the studs in your wall, in your garage, or wherever you're storing your doors. This does come as one bracket, so it is a 2-door option. If you have a 4-door Jeep, you'll just want to make sure that you order 2 of these so that you can store all of your doors up off the ground. You don't have to worry about them getting run over or scratched or dropped or anything, because we're going to store them nicely up and out of the way. Speaking of summertime, our next item is a great option for storing the hardtop of your Jeep. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this table out of the way, and then I'm going to roll in our new hardtop cart. All right, so here we have the hardtop off of our Rubicon on the hardtop cart. This cart has nice sturdy casters that have rubber wheels, so there'll be non-marking on your garage floor. All of the support structure is all nicely carpeted, and as you can see, it is very easy to move, even with a roof rack on it with one person. So once you get the hardtop off the Jeep, you have it loaded on the cart. If you need to move this around your garage to make room for other things, it can be easily done. Nicely supported here. Again, casters roll nice and easy. This is a great way to store your hardtop in your garage without having to suspend it from the ceiling. It can be tucked away in a corner and out of the way. All right, now that we've talked about a lot of great options, we actually have some of them installed. We're gonna go over to the Rubicon and check out some of the accessories that we've talked about so that you can get a look at how they look and how they function in and on your Jeep. We're gonna start here at the front of our Jeep JL. I want to show you, we have the hard mount on the front of the Jeep for our lights that we're gonna add. You can see them here, they fit nicely. They still allow the factory grille to lock right into place. You have a nice sturdy mount. Again, you can mount a pod light. If you'd like to mount a light bar across here, you can also do that. You know, there's gonna be a lot of questions of, is this actually steel? How strong is it? It absolutely is. If we see here, the magnet does not stick to the hood, but it absolutely sticks to the brackets. So again, a nice, strong, sturdy, durable option for mounting lighting to the front of your Jeep without having to do a full aftermarket bumper replacement. Again, these are going to leave you open to all sorts of options on the front of your Jeep. The next thing we're going to talk about is our stubby antenna. So we're going to move around to the side of the Jeep here, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so here you go. We can see we have our stubby antenna installed, got rid of that old school looking whip antenna. This does work for all of the JKs, JLs, and JTs. It is a universal application. Again, this was made in conjunction with Fire Stick. So if you guys have been around for a while, Fire Stick has been around even longer. Super high quality product. Again, nice tight wound cable, rubber coated. Nothing's going to happen to this, and this installation of this is super simple. You're literally just going to unscrew the factory one, you're going to screw this in, and you're done. Same great reception. We've noticed no loss in signal strength or channels that we're able to pick up with this. So if you're looking for something to improve the aesthetics of your Jeep and also maintain that awesome radio reception, the stubby antenna is definitely the way to go. Last thing we're going to talk about is inside the Jeep, and I'm going to show you the JL phone mount. Again, another great option for holding your phone while you're on the road or on the trail. All right, so jumping into the Jeep here, you can see we have our JL phone mount. It's mounted right here to the grab handle, simply just clamps on. We have the magnetic mount option. It works with your MagSafe cases. So here on my iPhone, simply just lock it on. As you can see, nice firm mount. You can easily plug your phone in for charging, but again, this is a great spot to store your phone instead of up here or in the cup holder. It's not going to fall out of your pocket and go down under the seat. Again, this comes in, you can either get the magnetic option, or if you like the cradle mount, you can get that one as well. Thanks for hanging out with me today while we go over all of our great new Bantam Overland products for your Jeep JK, JL, and JT. If you're looking for any of these great audio, lighting, or accessory upgrades, head over to the shop at www.bantamoverland.com and get yours today. Like always, have a blast out there.